Hello and welcome to another episode of TDD as if you meant it. During this episode, we'll separate the production code that still exists in the test suite so that we'll have this production code well separated. As we've done in the last episode, we also created this namespace, and also we have a special namespace for the tests. So the purpose would be to have these methods extracted to the production code, and also to have these things from here from the settings and extracted to the production code or to the settings. No, anyway, settings are production code. So let's get on to it. I can see how many times a thing is used. Like for this one, I can easily go and say find usages, and if I do that, I'll see that it is used for 4 times. So if I am respecting the rule of 3, I could very well try to extract this. Also, what would happen is that the board builder won't be needed here, only that it is used here as well, because here I just need the board structure. So in order to do this, to be able to extract this build board, I probably want to extract another method build board and then extract both of them to the builder of the board. So let's do this. Build board, I'll override in a way what exists, and yeah, it's not good because I want still the structure to remain. So first of all, I want to extract this as a variable, and then I'd like to extract this with build board. Okay, that's better. This should be called this should be called structure, and I'll put them one underneath the other so that I'll be able to see them better. Now I can inline this, and it looks more or less like the ones from the bottom. So now the board builder is instantiated in the setup, but again, I'll look on the usages. For some reason, Alt F7 doesn't work for me, so I'll just click. I hate that, but yeah, it will work for now. Because you can see it is used only these 2 board builder methods. So I needed it at one moment, but now I understood that I don't really need it. So what I could do is inline everything, and in this way I will be able to push it towards the other class, because now I receive an instance and I cannot extract this as a pure function yet because I received the instance. I'm using this instance from the field. So this, if I would extract now I would move now the method to a new class, it won't be baby steps enough. Yeah, I cannot inline it yet. First of all, I need to push this as a member, as a parameter, like that. So now it's giving me this, and I will do the same here. I'm pushing it as parameter. Okay, so now because I have everything. I'm having also these helper methods that don't receive anything from the that don't use field instances. So I guess if I'll do this, I make this static. Everything should work. Yeah. Now the build board should go here. Should, I don't know if it should, but this is the basic board builder. I'm not really doing a classic building here. This is more logic than just building, but typically I just like to move those things to the builder as well. It's a thing of where you'd like them to be placed. I think it's small enough so that I won't disturb it too much. Board builder, visibility, I'd like to be public. Okay. I already have a board builder instance, so it's enough to do this, to call the board builder. Or wherever I have the call, and that means everywhere in all the tests. Okay. And now I think I can remove the static. And let's see if I forgot about something. No, good. So then let's do a commit. Extracted, build board, and its helper methods from tic-tac-toe tests to the board builder class. Okay. Because I've done this, these are receiving a board builder, which is weird, right? Because I am in the board builder. Again, this is a good sign that you're in the good place. You're if you do such a thing as, let me know this as well. So if you do such a thing where you extract a method and it has the parameter an instance of the method, okay, not extract, you move a method and it has the parameter an instance of the class extracted it to, it means you are creating more cohesion in the design. So this is a hint, not a hit, a hint. This is what we've done here, and this is very important. It means that basically this build board, for me, that's a sign that this build board should be here, and that's why even though I pollute in a way the build border class with these with more logic than what was before, just well, it had some logic, but not very smart. I think these should belong here. So now I could change signature, just remove the board builder, and yeah. And here as well. Yeah, continue. Because I have all of them here. In this moment, the board builder shouldn't be used anywhere in the classes. So as passed as parameter, of course it's used like this, but not passed again as parameter. And I think I'm done with this. Let's see if the tests work. Removed useless parameter to build board methods, just extracted. Okay, now it's a lot cleaner. I'd like to move also this production code to the top because I kind of forgot about it. It was underneath there and I just didn't see it. That's why I like to keep everything structured, but I kind of missed this, so that's why it's very important to be ordered. Okay, this one, let's see, where is it used? Find usages. So it's used when building the board, and it's always get token vicinity position. It's always it always needs a token. So I would really be able to move this to the build board, I guess, because again it is used 3 times. So the rule of 3. It's again it's the same as duplication if it's used 3 times in this context, because I'm in a class in a class scope. So I would try to move this as well. It's also a pure function, so I would move this to board builder. And then let's see, where is it used? This one. So I'd like to do the same thing as before to remove the static usage. Going to the next one, and I guess everything should work. Now I have a design smell. I'm calling a method from the board builder when I have again I'm calling the board builder again in the, let's say, parent method. So it's clear that I shouldn't have this call here, but I need to have it in the on the inside, and I should just pass the token. So here instead of passing when I'm doing build board and build board, and I'm giving it, no, not this one. When I'm giving it token vicinity position, instead of doing this, I should do token vicinity position equals get token vicinity position with token. So it should be like that. So that means I could change this to token, and everywhere, instead of passing the billboard, I would just pass the token. So again, clicking, I hate this, but let's find the usages. Here I should just give the token. Oh, I don't have the token here. Okay, so again, as you can see, sometimes you go too far away, and you understand you've done a mistake. Here the mistake is that in this context I didn't extract everything, so I need to clean up the settings, and I need to clean up the especially this part with the token vicinity position before doing everything. So what I'll do git reset hardhead, because I took a step that was way too big. I run the tests, make sure that everything looks the same as it did before. So let's do this again. I need to move this to the top because that's how I like it. One more. Okay, no, even more. Before, yeah, let's put it here, or even here. And now I need to take care of these. So as you can see, if you're not refactoring everything, to clean up, to do these preparatory refactorings as they're called, you'll have too bigger step of refactoring afterwards. So that's why it's important to do these, otherwise you'll get stuck. Another interesting thing is that I didn't do so many small commits now, so I needed to move again the method to the top. Taking baby steps, as you should do a commit every time you do something that is obvious that works. So I will do this now, even though it's something very small. Why do it twice? Or even more times, because sometimes you just don't know what you need to do, so you maybe be resetting more times over and over again. Moved get token vicinity position production code to the top in tic-tac-toe tests. So here I'm not calling it token vicinity position. Why is this going on? Well, because I didn't yet structure this specific code as it is in all the other cases. And here I'm building a board with an empty board, so I don't need that. Here I'm building a board and I already have all these things like the structure, the vicinity position, and the direction. So let's try to see how this works. I don't know yet how it will work. My first try would be to have a token, and this token basically should be called should be called something like the other ones. Okay, so I should do get token vicinity position with token. Let's see. Okay. I don't need this. And let's do some mutation testing a bit. Okay, so this isn't really important. It can be anything in this specific case. It doesn't really care. Why? So this is the case when 1 by 1 x will always win. Yeah, so it will pass through here. Okay, now I can really, because I made the production code identical, now I can go on. Here I'm giving it the direction. Here I don't care about the direction, so I will have this problem again in the near future with the direction, but still let's go on and see how this works. I will go to this one again, make it public, static. I will move it to board builder, public, and again I will do this. I will call the instance so that I get rid of the static calls. As you can see, the code is way too wide now, and this is a sign that I'm starting to extract things and move them around. I will remove the static. I will run the tests. Good. So let's do a commit. Moved method get token vicinity position to board builder from tic-tac-toe tests. So this is a clear design smell. I have the board builder and here again the board builder. So I'd like to inline this and not remove the method. I'd like to inline and keep the method. No, this isn't what I'd like to do, because I'd like to give it the token. So let's see, inline all, and if I remove the method, what happens? Okay, no, this isn't the case. And inline all and keep the method. Okay, this is weird because it does the same thing. So when I keep the method oh, keep it but not use it. Okay, that's not the intention. Let's run again the tests, see if, yeah, it's fine. So what I'd like to do is in fact pass the token directly, and yeah, IDEA cannot help me with this. When I'm calling build board I would like to do this. String token vicinity position equals get token vicinity position with token. So that's what I'd like to do. And here I would like to pass the token. This is shortcut that you can take. Another thing you could do is do something like this to be on the safe side. Keep this as not used and create a parameter token with the default value token. That's better. It's safer anyway. And if I've done that, and if I'm sure in all the methods I have a token variable, I have it here, I have it here, I have it here as well. Here I don't need it. And because I had similar or identical structure in all the tests, now if I run the test, everything should work. And I go here, I change the signature, and I just remove this because it's not used anymore. Let's see, it says it has usage, but I don't think it has usage. Yeah. Now I rename this and run the tests again. Okay. Using token vicinity position, not token, get token vicinity position only in the board builder class. Board builder class. Okay, what next? I still have the token everywhere, and I think I'll create a special class for it. I don't have any other methods that I extracted, so let's do this. I will just say X. Yes, I want to replace everything. And this is obviously a pure function, right? I will move this one. Where are you? So small. I will want to move this to a new class called token, or you could do if you want to, you could just do an enum or something like that. It's your choice. I prefer having less enums. Put it in the src. Yes, I want to create it. And yeah, I think this can remain static. Yeah, it doesn't make sense not to be static. What's wrong with you? Oh no. Oh yeah, of course. The thing is that it doesn't go to tic-tac-toe. I've done something wrong, so I need to put it in the package. And now it's good. Let's inline this. Let's get rid of the settings. I'll inline this. What else? Direction. That's the only thing that remained. I will inline this as well. Okay. This is kind of big still. I'll need to get rid of these as well. And probably next episode we'll focus on this. The last thing I'd like to do, well, not last. Let's do a commit. Yeah, we've done many things. Moved token to move token X to a new, come on, token class. So the last thing I'd like to do is take care of this direction. As you saw, it is not really important which direction it is. So I can very well say here direction. Oh, it's not static. Okay, yeah, direction left. What's wrong with you? Direction. Might not have been initialized. Very interesting. Weird. Let's remove this. Okay. And now we have code that looks as any other test code you see everywhere. You have a setup, you have a range act assert, 3-4 lines of tests. Let's clean up a bit. And here I can inline this as well. You don't need that. It's just a remnants from the past. Yeah, and as you can see, there's very small tests, and there's not a mention of strings. That's what's very interesting here. I only have in some areas like this, and I'd like to remove this as well. So I really would like to not mention types at all, because in the near future my purpose would be to move from strings to something else, to a clear structure. And so that's why now if I see a string something, I will just inline that. And yeah, maybe, I don't know, you maybe like tests like that, or you don't, where you mix the act and the assert. I guess it's quite clear what it does, so I'm in favor of doing this. I don't have anything against it when it's clear, but yeah, for beginners it's better to separate arrange, act, and assert and make sure that everyone is clear with what we're doing. Now when you do this thing with TDD as if you meant it in the test, you'd like to remove all the initial types, the primitive types, so that you will have a clear generic test based only on design concepts, like here. And if you use assert equals, it will work no matter what this would result and this would result, because it's assert equals. It knows how to assert on any type of object, given its string or int or your own objects. So that's important. And here again, I have only design elements that I extracted myself. I think this is how good tests look like, where you don't have primitives at all. You only have types. When we speak about object-oriented programming, I think this is how it should look like. And we'll go from here, and we'll move towards more structures, and we'll see how this thing evolves by having design elements and encapsulating all the strings we have still around here in the game result, in the board builder, stuff like this that, well, shouldn't exist like that in a production code. But because we evolved it like that, we saw which are maybe the design elements we need to use. Okay, let's do the last commit of this episode. Cleaned up the tests. They don't have any reference to a primitive used in the past, but only calls to design elements we created. Good. Okay, so thank you for watching, and as always, have fun coding.